Good day, Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for January 27th to February 2nd. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. Whoa. And I hope this reading resonates with you. I guess we'll go with whatever flew out here for your affirmation. I don't sweat the small stuff. Yeah, I don't sweat the small stuff. That's like my favorite card of all because the small stuff can lead to the biggest problems if you sweat them, right? Universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known, what lessons need to be learned. Jack of Spades, Seven of Clubs, Nine of Clubs, Two of Spades, Seven of Hearts, Six of Clubs, Four of Spades, and the Seven of Diamonds. Okay, so your general energy is the harvest season. Yeah, you have a chance to build a harvest season based on your past efforts. So your past efforts, like let's say you had an Etsy shop or something like that, and it didn't really work out, so you kind of gave up on it and you moved on with your life. Well, now all of a sudden, there could be activity happening on your Etsy shop, or let's say you have a YouTube channel, and all of a sudden now, people are starting to watch your videos, people are starting to like your videos, share your videos, or whatever. That is a sign of it's time for you to jump up on that and start making more wares, start making, more videos, or maybe you're a carpenter and it's time for you to start talking to people about your carpentry uh, skills and whatnot. And that's going to lead you to building a harvest season, building something new. And even more so than that, it's time to start learning more about business, learning about advertising, learning about bringing people in, learning about, maybe having employees and all that stuff. I can't help but to think when this card pops up that a lot of the seeds that you need to plant are seeds that don't really have to do with your talent, with whatever it is that you're creating, right? I think that it has a lot more to do with the smaller things that go along with running a business. And to understand those kind of things, look it up on YouTube. There is tons of videos on YouTube on business and advertising and uh, how to. I'm out of breath. Hold on. And how to work, the online world and all that stuff. There's all kinds of like videos that you can find, especially like if you're running a YouTube channel. There's tons of videos that you can find on tricks of the trade and whatnot when it comes to YouTube. So I would definitely look into those other aspects of running a business rather than just looking at I've made this or I've created that or I can do this. Those are your talents. There's other stuff that has to go with it. And maybe that's why it failed before, right? You need to build a bigger harvest. You need to plant more seeds. And by doing so, you're going to reap the fruits of your labor. Maybe not this week, but down the line, you will reap the fruits of your labor. There will be that harvest season because you built that harvest. Now, at the beginning of the week, you need to be the rebel. You need to let out your rebel yell. You need to go after the things that you want. This definitely fits right in with building a harvest season. Uh, Now, a lot of times this is a political card, and it's for you to be a rebel when it comes to politics. But I'm not feeling that for most of you. I'm feeling this. Is it? Oh, Jesus! Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm having breathing problems. Okay. Oh, now, this is just saying I think that you need to go after the things that you want with a rebel heart. Like you need to be strong and brave and work against the grain and go against people's, negative comments about you and what you're going after, right? There's also a thief, liar, and cheat in your presence, okay? So you need to pay attention though, because you have feelings for this person, like you care about them. I'm not saying romantically. I'm saying that you just care about them, and but they're a thief, liar, and cheat, and you may have overlooked their thieving, lying, and cheating. Because you care about them, and their thieving, lying, and cheating may not have caused you any issues, but now they're going to start doing that. So you need to start being honest with the people around you, and who they are and whatnot, and disarm them and take away that power to have their, misfortunes start affecting your life, which leads us to struggle. Now, this struggle can come from the Steve Flower cheat. The Steve Flower cheat could have started this struggle, and you're going to feel like giving into this struggle. And the cards are saying, don't give up. The end is coming soon. You're stronger than this. You can take on this struggle. Now, this struggle can also, for some of you, be a struggle that you've been struggling with for a minute now, and others of you, I think that the struggle was created by the Steve Flower cheat. Um, and a lot of times, if I tell somebody that they can remove struggles in their lives, they go, how? And guess what? Nobody else has the answer. Only you have the answer of how to remove a struggle in your life. But there is usually a way to remove a struggle. You just need to open up your mind and open up your eyes and really see it, and being honest with yourself about the people around you. That is one good step right there. um in the middle of the week, you're going to have some broken communication, and the cards are just saying, hey, don't look in yourself to fix this broken communication. Seek out wisdom, seek out somebody who is wisest to the subject matter. Like, say, the subject matter is math, then you want to look out the person that you know that knows the most about math, right? You need to stop. You're doing too damn much for other people. You're doing too damn much and not focusing on your own priorities. You need to focus on number one. You need to focus on yourself and cut that fat off and focus on you. I can't preach it enough that people need to start focusing on number one. Over the years throughout my life, I have noticed that people put other people above them, and you should never ever do that. And I mean no one. That includes kids. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but that includes your kids. That includes your children. If your priorities aren't and straightened out, if you're not 110%, how the hell are you supposed to be 110% for them? Okay, you got to think about you. You come number one above your husband, above your kids, above your parents. You are number one. Your priorities, your health, that's what matters. So you need to stop doing so much for other people and cut that fat and start thinking about you. Start thinking about yourself. And I know a lot of people like to pull the guilt trip and stuff when people start thinking about themselves. And you need to not let that bother you, okay? Um that's just like a human condition or something. Uh, we are meant to think about number one. Okay, that's like that should be the thing. We should come first. Everybody else should come second. If we don't come first, like I said, we're not going to be good enough for the other people in our lives, right? Then, towards the end of the week, you are going to have success through your hard work. There will be success and praise, and you need to sing it from the rooftop. Now, you're going to want to isolate from it. Perhaps you're not good at taking praise, or perhaps you think that taking praise is prideful, but there's a difference. Taking praise is like somebody says, hey, you did a really good job, and you go, thanks. I worked really hard at it. That's taking praise. Being prideful would be like, oh, well, yeah, of course I did good. What are you talking about? I don't need you to tell me I did good. I know I did good. That's being prideful. Okay, so take the praise. Praise is good for us, right? Take that win. Praise is good for us because it lifts us up, it pushes us forward, it keeps us going, right? And you worked hard for this, so you deserve the praise. Just be humble about it, right? But then at the end of the week, you have some loneliness, depression, and possible partner disappointment. Okay. And the cards are saying search elsewhere. Don't search in yourself. Search in a good friend. Not the friend that wants to go out and party with you. That's not going to help you. That's going to bring you down even more. The friend that's going to sit there and talk with you and talk things out with you and hug you, but yet also be firm with you and real with you, and tell you the truth and lead you in a good direction. And also, you want to surround yourself with positive entertainment, positive music, positive movies, shows, whatever. Now, I do understand, like I always say this because I want people to understand this, is I do understand that we gravitate towards songs that have to do with loneliness, depression, disappointment, and all that. And that's because um, songs and entertainment like that has to do with what we're going through. Uh, really helps us understand that we're not alone, and it also helps us let that energy out a little bit, right? But you don't want to sit there, you don't want to continue to take in that kind of entertainment, because then it's gonna have an opposite effect and start bringing you down, making it worse. So do it, get that out, whatever. Get that confirmation, and then quickly switch it up to positive stuff, and that should help you quite a bit with this. Now, this loneliness and depression, I feel like, is coming from this thief, liar, and cheat, this struggle that you're going through, this broken communication. I think this is all connected. So, yeah, you do got some shit going on here, but if you do the right things, you should be just fine. But you also do have some good stuff going on here. You have a harvest season that you can build. You're going to have success. So there is a lot of good things going on here, but you do have something working against you. I think a person working against you a lot throughout here. But just do the right things, and you should be just fine. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards have to say. Universe speak, Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? Oh, what lessons need to be learned? Okay, so it looks like things are going to be slow moving this week. I think that what this card is trying to tell me is that your harvest season, I think that's going to be slow. You see back here, it's an empty field, and he needs to plow that field. He needs to plant those seeds, the seed in his hand. And this is slow moving. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving energy. So I think the cards are just trying to say, remember that things take time, and they usually take more time than we expect. So that the harvest season, it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of time to build that harvest. So remember that. Don't be like, hey, I didn't reap the fruits of my labor this week. What's up? Well, that's because shit takes time, right? This card is telling you that you need to plant the new seeds, learn more about business, learn more about how to sell your business and whatnot. Don't just create your business. You got to sell it too. And that's going to take time. So if you thought it would take a week, try more like 2 months or something. But it's going to be slow moving. But if you put in the work and you plant those seeds, you will get that harvest season. You will reap the fruits of your labor. Okay. But it's going to be slow. It's going to take time. Just try to keep that in mind. Okay. So there you go. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped in some way. If it did, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I also have bonus readings on my Patreon if you're interested in that. There's a link down in the description below. And yeah, I hope to see you back here next week. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.